Okay, so we've created our first form, we've saved it, we've exported the code. We'll save it again for grins. And then I'm going to create a parent form. Okay, so it's just what I do. So we'll come down here and say, okay, there's our parent form. And this can be FRM main. And over here, the app. Oh, okay, awesome app. Okay, so we have our awesome application. All right, now what we want to do is come over here and mm, 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 mm. All right, let's do a list icon view real quick. Stick it over here on the side. Doesn't have to be big, doesn't have to be ridiculous. It just needs to be here. There we go. Something like, what is that? 150, 170. Let's go with 170. All right. Now, what this is going to be, this is going to be our employees. 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 Yeah, it's got to be a plural. Lists are multiple people, right? Okay, so we have our list icon employees, and we scroll down here to the constants, and we want grid lines turned on, full row select, and I don't ever understand why these hide your selector. That to me makes absolutely no logical sense whatsoever. Okay, so but anyhow, there's our list icon. We'll come in and put our font in here. Um, Now, when you pick your font, you're going to have to use it. You don't want fonts changing all throughout your application. That'll end up looking crazy, and people will go, "What drugs was this guy on?" Okay, so let's see. We'll just use buttons. Okay, so why don't we come over here and we'll say you can add or delete employees, huh? So we'll come in here and say create, and this will be create. And then that button is way big. He can be a little guy. And so we can, you know what? Let's do all three. It would be good practice to do all three. So then we have modify, modify, and we're going to have modify, and then we can have delete. This way you kind of get the whole gambit of SQL and all of that. And okay. Okay, so we're gonna come here, and I'm guessing we can save our form, and we need to bump it back to forms. Oh, I already got a main, don't we? Okay, then we'll break my rules and say new main. This is our new project. Okay. So there you go. And then what we want to do is create the code. There we go. We'll put it in code, and you're called new. No, wait a minute. We're going to call it main. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, wait a minute. Let me see. Let's go back to my code and I can go project, open project folder. Let me see. We come into folders and I'm going to delete this. Heads up, I'm deleting that guy. All right, there's reason for my madness. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now we have him saved as main. We got that guy. Oh, Pooh, what did you do? That's not what I wanted you to do. You took my hitting enter as opening him. Okay, so come back to this and let's do a save as, and we'll say main. Okay, so now he's actually saved as main. All right, now we've got, yes, I know. There we go. Now we've got our guy here. So the next order of business as they say, is going to be to come into this and say, okay, I need to copy in, what do I have open? That looks good. What are you? Oh, that's where I am. Ah. And that's over there. Okay, it looks like I got about 7 of these windows open. So I'm going to just arbitrarily come back to some other project of mine and grab the, there he is, ICE Designer Process. Now you can download this off my website. What it is, and if you remember back to the video I did on the various IDEs you can use, not IDEs, graphic designers, ICE Design doesn't support parentage and does not support multiple forms in an application. So now that we have multiple forms, then we're going to come into this and say, this is our, we called this awesome, right? We're going to call this awesome. And awesome has a source path of, let's see, your source path is the code. All right, code folder. And we want this to output into the debug folder. There we go. So now we can just go ahead and run. And now I'm going to run him again. And we're going to say person here. Person here, it has a parent of main. Okay, so we can save it again. Yes, we want you to overwrite. In the later versions, it doesn't ask all those stupid questions. It just goes and does it. But like I said, I just copied one of the ones I had before. Okay, so I think this probably is closing video 2 out. And then we will go straight into video 3.